Hey everybody, Dirili here. Thank you so much for joining me for another episode of the Amazing Shinsengumi Heroes in Love. Today we are starting Soji Okita's story. Since this game seems to be so short, I really wanted to go ahead and see another guy's route because I wanted to see if they were all as short as Soji's or not. They seem to really focus on Soji for this game, so I figure his story will probably be the best example. So I'm going to go ahead and check him out. Let's see how Okita works out in this game. You can just sit back, relax, and let me read you a story. Chapter 1. I won't let you go. Really? You only just met me. The fires had been extinguished, but people were still making a ruckus. As Soji returned, Isami quickly told him about my circumstances.
What? You want me to look after this girl? At the Shinsengumi's base of operations?
Listening to Isami's words, Soji's eyes widened. He then turned to look at me.
Yeah. It seems like she doesn't have any relatives to rely on either. There are also the dormitories for each section captain. That's true, but who are you going to leave her with? With you, of course. It seems like that's what she wants as well. She does?
What? Well, that's not a lie, but telling it directly like that is so embarrassing.
I don't mind. If it's something you decided, Captain Kondo, then I'll do it. Well, that's great. It's just like I said, isn't it? No one will refuse you, just like I told you.
How did he know that, though? Well, Soji was the most likely to refuse me, but he accepted, so yeah, no problems with anybody else, I'm guessing.
Captain Kondo, you promised her that without telling me. I thought it would work out just fine. Not to mention, having someone help out would make things easier for you, right? No one can beat you, huh, Captain Kondo?
His tone made him sound annoyed. However, Soji looked a bit cheerful. Love at first sight with all of them. I want my harem ending. Where's my harem route?
Alright, you can leave the rest to me. I'll head back to the Shinsengumi's base. I'll leave her with you. Okay, I understand.
Hey, why does he get to go home already when, Harada had to stay and help and they wouldn't let him go back to take me home? Soji smiled in return to Isami's hearty grin. Is it because Soji tends to be sickly anyway? They wanted to go rest? Seeing Isami leave, Soji suddenly had a serious expression and let out a sigh. Oh, he was only putting on a front in front of his boss. Soji's really quiet. Should I say something? Oh, darn it, my walkthrough. I should thank him. Soji, thank you for taking me in.
You should be thanking Captain Kondo.
Well, at least he's smiling. That's a good sign.
If it wasn't for his order, I wouldn't have agreed in the first place. If we took care of everyone who didn't have relatives, there would be no end to our labors.
Still, you're the one who's taking me in. I'm very happy because of that.
And after I just told you it was just an order, you're such a curious person, aren't you? Well, that makes you all the more interesting.
I'm so glad. It looks like he wasn't against taking me in.
There's no need to worry. I won't throw you out on the street.
Thank you very much. I'm in your care.
You might be the one misunderstanding.
Huh? What do you mean?
I wonder.
He already has untoward thoughts. Soji turned around and started to walk away. Not wanting to be left behind, I rushed after him. We got further away from the uproar, and the scent from the smoke gradually became faint. The burnt smell that was following me was probably coming from my clothes. There was no way to tell in the darkness. I was cold, and my clothes felt heavy because of my efforts to stop the fire earlier. My body began to waver. It felt like I would lose consciousness at any second if I let my guard down. Soji, I realized I could no longer see him. I could only recognize lanterns floating in the darkness of the night. Soji? Where are you? I became tense, and my voice became hoarse. The only reply I got was silence. He's not taking very good care of me so far. What should I do? What if... We got separated. It looks like I got separated from Soji because of my absent-mindedness. Looking around the area, I didn't know where I was, and I didn't know where to go. I feel so helpless. If I go the wrong way, I'll get even more lost. I wish Soji would come back.
What are you doing standing still in a place like this? Do you feel alright?
Someone called out to me from behind. Shocked, I turned around and Shinpachi was standing right there.
Huh? You were that girl. The one who graciously poured water on us, right?
Shinpachi had a cheerful smile. His smile shined on me like a light in the dark. I felt relieved and was on the brink of tears. Oh, don't tell me that there's always going to be somebody that's next to me when I'm on other guys' routes and make me like them.
You must be feeling lonely walking this road at night all by yourself. I'll take you home. Where's your place?
The house I lived in burned down a little while ago.
Oh, sorry. I asked the wrong question, huh? Then, where were you heading?
You see, Isami said I could stay in the dorm at the Shinsengumi's base.
Oh, that's great. By the way, whose dorm will you be staying in? Has it been decided?
Huh? Yes, it has.
That's unfortunate. I was thinking about nominating myself.
He's probably joking, but how should I reply? I wouldn't. Oh, I feel so mean. I don't want to say I wouldn't like that. That's horrible. It would be like, oh, that would have been nice. That should be a different option. Oh no, I had to break his heart right away. I wouldn't like that. I'm sorry. Okay, good. I'm not just saying that. I'm flattered you feel that way, but...
Hey now, if you say it so seriously like that, I'm going to be depressed.
You're right. Sorry about that. You even said it as a joke.
Actually, I thought if luck was on my side, you'd pick me, but... Damn, I'm so jealous of who you picked.
I can't imagine Soji being happy like that. As long as I'm not a nuisance, I want to stay with Soji.
Anyway, if you're going to the base, we're going the same way. I'll take you to the dormitories.
Thank you very much. This way I won't get lost, and I can meet up with Soji as well. Feeling relieved, I took his hand. Shinpachi is really reliable. He's so open-hearted and easy to talk to. Along the way, we made small talk, then suddenly we turned the corner. Soji! It's about time you showed up again. The person in a bad mood standing there with a burnt-out lantern was... Soji.
You two sure are enjoying yourselves, aren't you? What's with you, Soji? It's got nothing to do with you. As Captain Kondo ordered, Chizuru is under my supervision.
After saying those words in a cold tone, Soji grabbed my hand and took me to the side. Have we got a tsundere on our hands here?
If she's under your supervision, then why was she left alone?
Exactly! This is not getting out to a good start.
You frightened the poor girl. Even if that's true. That has nothing to do with you, Shinpachi. Chizuru, shall we?
He gave Shinpachi a cold stare. Then Soji turned to me and smiled happily. It was a gentle smile, but his eyes showed a different expression. His grip on my hand was a little painful too. He dragged me along, and he pulled my hand. I almost fell. Somehow I started to walk. I thought it was pitch black, but I looked up and saw the dazzling moonlight pouring down on me. How beautiful. When I thought that to myself, Soji abruptly stopped walking. The grip on my hand had also loosened.
You said you wanted to come to my place, didn't you? Then, why were you with Shinpachi?
Because you left me, and I was lost. In response to his harsh words, I decided to... I will... In real life, I would get angry, but here I have to apologize. Like a fool. If I said stay quiet, it would actually subtract 3 points, which I haven't seen in this game yet, but apparently that would make him really mad. I'm sorry.
Did you do something you need to apologize for?
Well, you're mad at me, so... Soji raised his eyebrows. I was daydreaming, and before I knew it, I was lost.
Oh, you're talking about that.
What, did you forget already? Super short-term memory? I was taken aback when his tone suddenly became soft. Huh? I did something else to offend you?
No. I'm also to blame for getting lost.
He got lost?
I might have said it a bit too harshly earlier.
No, that's not true. But really it is. You were worried. It's only natural.
If Shinpachi hadn't been there, I wouldn't have gotten so mad.
Huh?
No, it's nothing.
I'm glad you came back for me.
Did you think I'd left you behind on purpose?
No. Then again, I was really scared.
Wasn't Shinpachi with you?
He was, but not for a minute there.
Are you trying to say you would have preferred to be with me? You're so troublesome.
With an astonished tone, Soji let out a sigh, although he had a joyful expression on his face.
Oh, that's right. Here.
It looked like Soji just remembered something. He took off his coat and put it around my shoulders. I was just wondering about that. I was like, man, Harada thought of that right away, but Soji totally didn't.
It's a little burnt, though. It's better than a wet kimono, right?
Thank you so much.
You don't need to thank me.
Oh, I look so good in all white.
If you caught a cold, Captain Kondo would be furious with me.
Is it really alright to go to your place, Soji?
When I accepted, I said I wouldn't throw you out on the street, didn't I? Even if you don't like it, I won't let you go. In exchange...
What is he going to ask for?
I'll see to it that you work your hardest taking care of me.
I'll do my best. That does sound a little scary, though. Okay, I'll do my best.
That's a great reply. I have a tendency to haze newcomers. Oh, that doesn't sound good at all.
Is it really going to be that hard?
I wonder. It depends on you.
You don't intend to drive me out, right?
Of course. I have no intention of letting you escape. I'll do my best to treat you nicely.
That sounds a little scary.
Well then, I'll stop teasing you now. Shall we head home?
So you were teasing me. By the way, Soji, what happened to that? When I pointed to the unlit lantern, Soji had a blank expression on his face.
Oh, you're right. The light went out.
You mean you didn't realize?
Well, yeah. I mean, today's moonlight is so
Today's? You mean tonight?
I mean, today's moonlight is so bright.
Even so, it would be hard not to notice when the lantern's light suddenly disappears. Maybe he was that desperate to find me? As if. There's no way that's true.
I'll light it, so wait a minute.
It's okay. My eyes are already used to the darkness. I thought Soji was kind of like the moonlight. A cold, pale light that was hard to notice, something you would think was just dark. However, once you notice it, it might just unexpectedly turn into a gentle glow. Ah, chapter over already. Chapter 2 will be You're Quite Worrisome. So yeah, he definitely likes to tease people. So yeah, I'm going to record at least one more episode tonight. I'm not sure how many more I might record now or how many will be edited the next day and uploaded. We shall see how the night goes. Hope to see you on my future videos, and I'd be so grateful for any likes, comments, subscriptions, or shares with your friends to show some support. Thank you so much for joining me, and I wish you all health, happiness, and safety. Dirili signing out. Bye-bye, everybody.